Hey, fishy people. Contest results. I really appreciate all the submissions. I got more than I expected. That's awesome. My subscriber count, like everyone else mentioned, subscribers are not everything. That's not what I'm doing this for, but, it doubled, which is, I do like it when I get more subscribers. I'm human. But thank you for all the submissions. Pretty much everyone was on point. They gave good feedback, and I really appreciate that. I love hearing from my customers, and in the shop a lot of customers will tell me what they're thinking, but a lot of the times I can tell that they're really not telling me what they're thinking, and even if I don't want to hear it, sometimes I do want to hear it. It's helpful. I like constructive criticism, so hearing about your guys' shops was nice. First place winner, Glass City Aquatics. Awesome video. By the way, I was not the judge. I watched all the videos multiple times and loved them, but my wife did the judging. There wasn't really any criteria. I think she was judging on if she liked your tanks, if she thought you could use the prizes, and how much effort you put in. It's not saying you guys didn't, the ones that didn't win didn't put effort, but I think that's what she was judging on. Honestly, it was a pretty loose competition. But Glass City Aquatics, number 1. Really awesome job. Steel Ski, second place winner. Right? Am I saying that right? 1 sec so I can make sure. Yeah, I think I'm pronouncing that right. Steel Ski's Aqua World. I love his videos. If you guys haven't seen him, check him out. If you guys haven't seen Glass City Aquatics, you have to, because his videos are just awesome. He edits them and he makes them really, really entertaining. Steel Ski's, he's from Denmark, and we've been talking about soil. Really, really cool guy. Third place winner, Ron Sovine. I apologize if I screwed up your last name. Also a really cool guy, makes really awesome videos. Just did a really cool one on proper CO2 usage and stuff. Check out his channel. Yeah, but you guys got first, second, and third. I've already contacted you guys. Get your addresses and figure out all the prizes and that stuff. But you guys won, so there's something in your inbox if you haven't checked it already. But yeah, really appreciate the videos. Little update, my bushy nose pleco eggs, if you checked out my last video, they have hatched. So I've got a bunch of little wigglers in the end of this cave. Let me see if I can zoom in real quick. So, I don't know, you can see the male there. He's still fanning away and guarding this like crazy. Yeah, I really can't see the back, but I've got a bunch of little babies, hanging on the back wall. The female here is albino. The male is not. I guess he's not heterozygous for albino because I didn't see any albino babies. But I'm stoked. I'm super stoked on having these guys breed. I've got a ton of tanks that I can use them in. But who doesn't like little babies? And especially when you've got a cool fish dad that likes to take care of them like that. Another update. Customer brought these guys into the shop and I just had to have them. These guys, it's probably, you can't tell in the video, the biggest German blue rams I've ever seen. This male, he's like almost, I would say 3 inches. I didn't realize the German rams got this big until I saw this fish. I've got a little bit of tannins in the water, so, and my lights are little oranges, so it's hard to see his true colors, but he's really pretty. Female not quite as pretty, but that's fish for you. Super stoked that I got these guys. I'm really hoping they do well. I was kind of worried. They're just so big that I was kind of worried about my angels. But everyone's getting along, so I'm really happy. Another update would be the my shrimp tanks I'm getting set up. this guy, it's got cloudy water. This soil was when I was originally testing out my root tabs, making sure they were safe as hell, I took just a massive handful of this stuff, like way, 100 plus times more than you'd ever use. I chucked it in a tank just to make sure that it really was, hardcore safe. And I used a little bit of that soil, and I guess just a little bit was too much, because I've got some green water. It's going away, but 20 long. This, I think it's going to be a shrimp tank. I've got some guppies in here, just because I needed something to pick up all the worms. I had this tank outside, and it got hardcore infested with way too many little aquatic critters, so I'm having them go through it. I might put some cories in there to go through the substrate a little better. But one more tank, here's my little shrimp tank. And then the 75 gallon down here, I will be dirting in the next couple of days. Should be getting plants on Wednesday for it. So I'm stoked. Things are moving along. Also picked up another tank. I think this is actually a 40 gallon Sea Clear. It's kind of I don't know if it's Petco's brand, but it's the brand of acrylic tanks that Petco sells. Picked this up used. It is, I couldn't tell it was used. I thought it was brand new when I got it. 15 bucks. So I just had to do it. Way too cheap. Other little things going on in my fish room. It is hot. It was 110 degrees today. And this is a garage. This is an uninsulated garage, and it gets hot. I'm keeping these tanks heated at night to 76 degrees, and today they hit 84, peak day. So I also picked up a used water chiller, and I'm really contemplating on whether or not I want to hook that up. 84s I can deal with. A lot of my plants are really not happy. All of my glossostigma is looking decent, but it's bolting. And, some of the plants don't like that higher temperature. My angels can do it, my rams can do it. I don't have too terribly many cold water fish that it's going to hurt, but, if it goes past 84, I'm a little worried. So it's either constant drip of cold water into the sump, or hook up a water chiller. And I really don't like either option. But, that's what's going on with me. I guess I could always just throw frozen water bottles in the sump every now and then. Might have to do that. The pack of coolies, I don't know if you guys know, you probably don't see them very often in this tank, but I've got at least a dozen coolies that just make the biggest mess in the world. They nest over here in these rocks, and man, when they come out, there they go. They just go through this and they kick dirt up like nobody's business. It is a blast to watch them. I love coolie loaches. First one I put in here, ended up fishing out of the overhang, stumbling on my words, whatever it's called. Had to pull him out of there like the first 5 days in a row. Gave up on the 6th day. I said, I'm just not gonna look. I assumed he was dead, or in the sump, or gone somewhere. 4 months later, boom, there he is. So I picked him up with a bunch of friends. Now they come out way more often, but man, do they make a mess. Love those fish though. If you've never seen a coolie loach, look it up. Awesome fish. Those guys you just saw, those are black coolies. No, not as cool as a typical coolie in my opinion. They don't have the cool patterns, but really cool fish. But yeah, this is getting long, so congrats to the winners, good job. I'll probably have to do another competition in the near future. It was fun, so thanks for participating, and hope your tanks are doing well. Bye.